Welcome, everybody, to Awesome Games Done Quick 2024. So yeah, that's pretty much how I would say it. You gotta make sure you get the year right or they are going to roast you on Twitter. Yeah, it happened to me once. Yeah. Okay, okay. All right, I'm done. All right, you're gonna be fine. You got this. All right, bye.
Were you calling them again?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It won't happen again, I promise.
Hey, Fiesel, suck blue shell. Wow!
Seriously, dude?
You just got destroyed.
Hey, thanks for coming over, guys. All right, I'm really excited to watch the show.
Oh, yeah, I mean, thanks for having us over, bud. I'm just excited to get to watch the awards show with my boys.
I know, we're always so busy doing the pre-show, we never actually get to watch the Sum of Best Awards.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe these awards have been happening for over a decade now, right before AGDQ, and we've never watched it, or even mentioned it, or given any indication whatsoever that it exists.
Oh, quiet. The red carpet segment's on. I love red carpets.
It doesn't even make sense.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2024 Sum of Best Awards presented by Games Done Quick and Prevent Cancer Foundation. I am so excited to be here as your host, Ruby Hart, live on the red carpet. But before we get into all the excitement of the evening, I want to tell you a little bit about why we're here. Prevent Cancer Foundation's mission is to empower people to stay ahead of cancer through prevention and early detection. Every dollar that is raised this week will be going directly towards helping people and saving lives. So if you'd like to contribute and learn a little bit more, just go to gamesdonequick.com/donate and you'll find everything you need there. Now, I do think we have a few people who are still sneaking up through the red carpet. So let's see if we can snag any of them for a last minute interview. And I see one, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Brutal Mellow. Hi. It's so good to see you. Do you have a second to chat?
Anything for you.
You're the best. So I adore this outfit. I gotta ask who you wear it.
First of all, thank you so much for asking.
Yeah.
And you know that I am wearing, obviously, the greatest designer in speedrunning fashion, the Yeti.
I'm obsessed. That's incredible. Now, okay, with this, I have to ask. So in a Speedrunner Weekly interview last year, you did confirm that every one of your outfits contains an Easter egg from one of the games in the marathon. So I gotta say, what's the secret to the ensemble this year?
Well, you know, this is very true, and I don't want to give away too many spoilers, but the winged earrings, yeah, that's a reference to Disney's Gargoyles Remastered. That'll be this Wednesday by Cypher. I'm so excited.
Those are so cute. I absolutely loved them. All right, well, you were gonna be incredible in there. Go. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I'll see you later. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see if we can catch anyone. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, Mello, he says that the drip on this man is unreal, no cap. Did I say that right? Okay, cool. Oh, wait, I gotta go. I see Fu. Okay, so we have Disney Princess reincarnated herself. Fu. Hi, come here. It's so good to see you. How are you feeling?
I'm so excited.
Yeah?
It's gonna be so much fun.
I am so glad to hear it. Love the Animal Crossing dress.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Now, I have to ask, you have incredible taste in speedruns. You've given me many a wonderful recommendation in the past. So what is the sleeper bop of this one going to be? What should we look out for?
Sleeper bop. Okay, so not to be biased, just kidding. I'm gonna be totally biased. It's gonna be Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. Well, because it's literally in the middle of the night. It's like a 3 a.m. run. You all need to come see it. Yoshi's Hill is gonna be amazing. There's memes, there's skips. Like, it's gonna be so fun.
That is going to be incredible, and yeah, no bias at all from you. No, none whatsoever. It's not like it's your favorite game or anything. What?
Maybe.
Okay, well, you're gonna be incredible in there. I don't want to keep you too long, so go present. Have an amazing time.
Sounds good.
Absolutely. Bye. Over here. All right. I think it sounds like we are about to get started. So without further ado, welcome to the 2024 Sum of Best Awards. Our first award is the legendary Brutal Mellow. Take it away.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be presenting our first award here at the Sum of Best Awards. You know, at Awesome Games Done Quick, we typically show off the games of yesterday, but the Last Through the Door award showcases the games of tomorrow, honoring the trailblazers of new speedruns, from runners to routers, and glitch hunters to note takers. This next award showcases the runs that wouldn't have made it onto the schedule without them. And the nominees are Armored Core 6, New Game Plus, any percent by Rain BT. Bluey, the video game, any percent by Philly. Risk of Rain Returns, any percent by Skaz. And Super Mario Wonder, any percent by Jank Pickle. And the winner of the Last Through the Door award is Risk of Rain Returns.
Man, I don't know. Should a remake count? It's not a new game.
Well, the whole point of the second submission period is to get in games that were released just too recently to make the first version of the schedule. And if you think about it, a remake is like a whole new speedrun, right? So these are speedruns that didn't even exist when the first submissions went in.
Yeah, exactly. That's the better way to think about it. You have like Risk of Rain that just won there. Yes, the original game's got its own speedruns, all of its own routing and everything, but guess what? The devs patched all of those out. But double guess what? The big Uno reverse card, we have found all of our own speedruns and tricks and glitches for that new community for the remaster. So it's a super deserving game to both be here and win this award, especially because it just came out in November, so I'm pretty sure contractually it had to win this.
Okay, you won me over on remakes, but I still feel like my pick would have been Super Mario Brothers Wonder to win.
Sure.
Because it's the new hotness when it comes to Mario. You know, it gives a fresh perspective to 2D Mario that they've needed for a long time, in my opinion. And there's a really cool out-of-bounds overworld skip that just skips like half the game. Plus with the Wonder Seeds and the bite-sized levels and all the new mechanics, it's just a really fun speedrun.
Yeah, and what about Lies of P? Blanks is going to be doing any percent on Saturday, skipping a bunch of required bosses, zips and pogos. I mean, this is a game that was like 2+ hours and went down to like half that in just a couple of months, right? Cool.
Yeah. Oh, quiet. The next award's on.
And now presenting the award for Best Dramatic Performance of an NPC, Kung Fu Fruit Cup.
This is a category close to my heart, having interacted with so many wonderful NPCs over the years. Let's take a look at the nominees. From Zelda, Ocarina of Time, that one soldier that no one ever sees who dies in front of Link in the back alley of Hyrule Castle Town when you get the ocarina and run into the Temple of Time. From Pokemon Crystal, that one hiker in the middle of Route 42 that you try to avoid during the run, but he spins so much that you just have to suck it up and fight him, and when you beat him, he says, "Look, he's losing feels insignificant if you look up at the big sky." From Resident Evil 2, that one truck driver at the beginning of the game who's eating a gross-looking burger and listening to the radio about a zombie attack and says, "Oh, sounds like my wife," before actually hitting a zombie with his truck and then getting killed by it, ironically. And finally, Slippy from Star Fox 64. And the winner of Best Dramatic Performance of an NPC is from Resident Evil 2, that one truck driver.
Oh my God. I remember finding that guard in the back of Castletown in Ocarina of Time. I was like, oh, this scarred my childhood. Thank you, Nintendo. That was super dark. But also, I think it's super cool that they're going to be doing Medallion Stones Trials. It's basically like the all dungeons-ish category of Ocarina of Time. And that game is still so busted. It's got such a rich speedrun history. They're still going to do all of that in like 2 hours.
Yeah, it's in the old category, so it's fast nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
But how about that Pokemon Crystal line, right? I don't think I've ever seen that before. But I'm used to watching, randomizer runs like the Pokemon Crystal co-op full item randomizer that we're going to get from 360 Chrism and Shenanigans _ this event. And they're going to be just skipping all the text. They're going to be trying to skip every optional trainer they can because they're going to be focused more on finding all the random Pokemon, find the ones that matter to them and finding all the random items and like the HMs, things like that, the badges that they need to beat the game. So I think it's going to be really fun.
I mean, I don't know about Slippy from Star Fox 64, because like in 2K%, don't they just shoot him down all the time?
Oh.
Right?
Yeah, maybe it shouldn't count.
Yeah, I'm beginning to think this award show is just all about the memes.
Now to present the award for run most likely to make you rage quit, Spike Vegeta.
Oh, that's you.
That was today.
Spike Vegeta.
I don't know.
Hi, apparently Spike Vegeta is not here. So I'm just gonna read his stuff off the teleprompter, whatever. Okay, here we go. Whew, deep breaths. Hi, I'm Spike Vegeta. Again, not him, stage manager. And I'm here to present the nominees for Run Most Likely to Make Players Rage Quit. And the nominees are Lies of P, any percent by Blanks. Elden Ring, any percent unrestricted by Mitch Riggs. Sekiro, any percent, also by Mitris. I think only one of those is gonna have, like, it's a bid war, it doesn't matter. Skull Island, Rise of Kong, any percent by Sweet Ola. Doom 2016, 100% Nightmare by Rytro. I'm living a nightmare right now. Ha ha ha. That was not funny. It says here that there's a note from Spike that I'm supposed to do a Donkey Kong reference. Ooh, banana. Come on, man, get it together. Okay, and the winner for run most likely to make players rage quit is Elden Ring, any percent, unrestricted by Mitriz. Oh, okay, it says on the card that it's because Melania made Spike cry. Okay, are cards supposed to have justifications on them? Okay, I'm gonna throw up.
Oh, wow. He's a way better presenter than you are, Spike.
I know, the charisma on this man, I want him back every time.
Okay, let's stop gushing about Spike the Jr. and talk about this clear highway robbery that just happened to that reward. I'm sorry, Celeste Strawberry Jam collab? How does that not win the sucker?
I mean, it is beginner lobby. Does that not make it disqualified for that?
Okay, yeah, beginner lobby. That's like speedrun beginner. So I've dumped 5,000 hours into the game beginner. Sure, yeah. No, first of all, that should have won. Also, super cool that it's in GDQ because there's 350 or so different community members have contributed to that. It's gonna be really hard and really cool to watch.
I mean, that's a good one. I am torn on Elden Ring winning, but I mean, it's very rage-inducing for sure, but we might not even see it. Like you said, Elden Ring versus Sekiro is a bid war that Mitriz is going to be doing, so the donors get to pick which game they actually want to see. So it'd be kind of weird if it wins and then, Sekiro is the one that we actually see. But how about Mitriz being able to do that? Like being prepared for two such incredibly difficult games that are completely different. And on top of that, he's running only up this marathon, which honestly could have been a candidate here. Definitely made me rage quit.
For sure.
Right, well, can we talk about Super Mario Brothers Lost Levels? I mean, it's gonna be a warpless 8-4 race. That's like 32 levels of some of the hardest platforming on the NES. This is a game that was so hard, Nintendo of America didn't even want to release it because they knew players would rage quit.
Yeah, that's
right?
fair.
I mean, if there's any doubt about that, watch the race on Saturday between Cosmic and GTAs.
I bet you they both quit.
Probably. Hey, either of you need anything? I'm gonna get up when the ads are coming on.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, sure.
All right, cool.
Now that's what I call speedrun sporty. Get ready to run. 132 of today's hottest speedruns in one all-new Power Pack collection. Glitch into a new level with this year's biggest stars. Boy Boyard, The Challenge, Full Show MS-DOS Edit, Tape to Tape, featuring Easy Campaign, Bad Dudes, Ultimate Doom, and even Granny, the Anthology Remix. Get ready to run to 132 essential runs on one awesome Games Done Quick. Run to gamesdonequick.com/donate now and donate to see your favorite runs right here. Are you ready to run?
Attention! If you or a loved one was diagnosed with resetethelioma, you may be entitled to RNG manipulation. Resetethelioma is a rare condition linked to time loss exposure. Exposure to time loss in the early game, mid-game, late game, or end game may have put you at severe risk of suffering resetethelioma. Please don't wait. Call 1-800-555-GLOD for a free route optimization and retiming information packet. Resetethelioma patients, call now. That's 1-800-555-GLOD. 1-800-555-GLOD. 1-800-555-GLOD.
Is speedrunning too easy? Does this ever happen to you? Are you still waiting for the perfect controller? There has to be a better way! Introducing Drum Present, the only input method with our patented wooden stick. Normal controllers have buttons that are close together. Drum Present has buttons that are all over the place. Normal controllers only require 2 hands. Drum Present requires feet as well. Normal controllers make Super Mario 64 pretty hard. Drum Present makes it even harder. Put those years of drumline to use. It's difficult. It's unergonomic. It's the only controller that includes wooden stick. Call in now and we'll give you a bonus offer. 2 wooden stick. That's both required sticks for the price of 1. Don't wait. Call now.
Here they come! Rat-a-tat-tat, it's raining strats! It's lots and lots of runs! It's a whole week of runs for this special week-long offer. We've got glitched runs, glitchless runs, RPG runs, competitive runs, relay runs, co-op runs, new game plus runs, all bosses runs, warpless runs, easy mode runs, normal mode runs, hard mode runs. We've even got nightmare runs and black knight mode runs, any percent runs, 50% runs, 100% runs. Not enough for you? We've got 101% runs and 2,000% runs. New runs, old runs, you name a run, we've got it. Donate within the next week and we'll throw in our second bonus DVD. Lots and lots of bonus content, such as bid wars, incentives, and entire bonus runs. Donations do not guarantee product. This is a fake ad. Donate at GameStopClick.com. Kids under 12, get your parents' permission before logging on.
And now presenting the award for goofiest movement, Kung Fu Fruit Cup.
Hi, welcome back. I am over the moon to be presenting our next award, which is actually speedrun that most makes you go, aww. And the nominees are Tunic, any percent, unrestricted by Radicoon. Aww. Pikmin 4, Rescue Olimar by Cap.
Aww.
Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night, Zangetsu, all bosses, no major glitches by Bobby. And Go Go Hamster Chef, Inbounds by Charbunny.
Aww.
And the winner of speedrun that most makes you go, aww, is Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night.
Wait.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I've never played Bloodstained. Is it adorable?
I wouldn't call it cute. It's like Castlevania, you know, like zombies, skeletons,
Right.
dead stuff.
Well, I am in awe of the nonstop button combos, right? Actually, now that I think about it, there are these giant kitty cat demons in the game. I mean, those are pretty cute, right? Maybe that's it.
I guess, maybe.
Yeah.
And now presenting the award for goofiest movement, welcome back Kung Fu Fruit Cup.
This year, we've seen so much passion and artistry throughout the field of goofy movement. It's something that often goes underappreciated in speedruns. And thus, it's so pivotal that we see today its wonderful achievements across the year. Here are the nominees. From Tears of the Kingdom, the weird midair backflip cancel. From Sneak King, sneaking. From Super Mario Sunshine, the belly slide. And from Donkey Kong 64, just everything, yeah. And the winner for goofiest movement is, it's Donkey Kong 64.
Now, does sneaking count as movement tech? Because that's just like walking, but sneakily, right?
Oh, let's go, my boy, Donkey Kong 64, taking home the big dub today. I mean, look at it. You saw it in the clip right there. Tiny's all like, hey, yo, what's up? She's doing the lean back and everything. The runners got the skews going. They're going through walls and stuff. This game is so stupid. It's so hilarious. It deserved this dub.
I mean, yeah, but have you seen how far the movement tech has developed for Tears of the Kingdom since it came out? Like, they have a move called Pocket Rocket, dude. Come on, that could have won.
Dude, fun fact, I once did a midair jump / cancel, and I broke my coccyx.
You know,
it wasn't funny.
Right. In Plague of Shadows, don't you move by like expelling green gas from your backside? That's got to count for something, right?
Oh, but you know what? That's a bid war Mumukai's doing between Spectre of Torment and Plague of Shadows, so maybe we won't see that one. Might not be one.
Wait a minute, how does like Gravity Rush Remastered not get nominated for this? I mean, like the whole game, they're just like falling sideways.
Well, Rain PT does do a lot of falling, but it's like falling with style.
Sure.
Yeah. Wait a minute. No, there's a clear winner here. How did they snub Goof Troop from Goofy Movement?
That's true.
Oh my God,
yeah, it's like a
right.
name.
Yeah, like I can't believe that.
Can we like complain?
True.
How does that not win?
You know what? I'm actually gonna take care of this. Yeah, I'm gonna fix this. Give me a second.
Oh, are you gonna, where are you going? What?
Okay, bye.
This is unprecedented. Actually, the winner is not Donkey Kong 64. The winner is now Goof Troop. Congratulations.
There we go. Justice.
That's right. That's right.
Justice.
Good job, Hobbs. All right, I'm gonna use the can. Does anybody need anything?
By popular demands to present our next award, please welcome back to the stage our stage manager.
Hi. Apparently last time I was here, the ratings went up. So I'm back. So that's good. Okay. I'm here to present the award for Run Most Likely to be Canceled by a Studio Executive who said it was a, quote, really difficult decision. And the nominees are Gargoyles Remastered, Enhanced Easy Any % by Cyphrin. DuckTales Remastered Any % Easy by Roach788. TMNT Arcade Any % 1cc by LRock617. And The Last of Us Any % by Uranto. And the winner for Run Most Likely to be Canceled by a Studio Executive who said it was a, quote, really difficult decision is... It's Gargoyles! Oh, yep, and yeah, okay, so it says that it's because there is a trick in the run called animation canceling. I feel like my cards are the only ones getting justifications.
Dude, I love this guy. I'm so glad he's back.
I know. I hope he does this every year instead of you, Spike.
I want justice for TMNT Arcade. Okay, come on. That show has been canceled like 4,500 times. Michael Bay's had a shot at it. Everybody's getting in there. But like also the fact that like this run is a banger run of a banger game and L-Rock is going to, you're telling me he's gonna 1cc this thing? You give me 500 rolls of quarters, I couldn't have done it.
I don't know, but like, do you all think that maybe Borderlands could have fit here? You know, it's cell shaded, it's kind of cartoony, like comic book style. You think? Yeah, well, I feel like it could have because it's going to be run this week, the co-op run between Unjust Action and Deceptics. It's going to be fantastic. They're going to be using Axton and Gage, two completely different characters, classes doing completely different things, running through the whole game. So I'm excited to watch that one at the very least. I feel like it could have been here.
I mean, what about DuckTales Remastered, right? I mean, that could have been canceled just from all the pogos and skips, right? Sure. I mean, plus it's got all these bosses and scenarios that we all totally remember happening in the cartoon show, and they did not just make up for purposes of the game. Plus the soundtrack slaps.
Oh, big banging. I feel sadness.
A new batch of speedrun tricks and glitches are lost to time. Let's take a moment together to mourn the loss of the following tricks and glitches. The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, the duplication glitch. In Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, the duplication glitch. In Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, the duplication glitch. And finally, Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, the duplication glitch.
to present the Awful Award, welcome back to the stage, Brutal Mellow.
Hey, everyone. Since I'm presenting the Awful Award for the most awful game in Awful Block, everyone else on this team thought it'd be hilarious to make presenting this award as awful as possible for me. So, and this is genuinely true, I don't know what's about to happen. And the nominees are Sneak King, 50% by Conception. Ninja Gaiden, any percent by Infinite Mystery. The Last Ninja, Beat the Game by Jangle Storm. Brilliant Bob, any percent by Gary J. Games. Fort Boyard, The Challenge, full show by TBCR. Skull Island, Rise of Kong, any percent by Sweet Ola. Dino Break, any percent, New Game Plus by Jin Smell, ow. Tintin in the Bed, any percent normal by Neitzel. Zadet, Better Gamer percent by Neitzel. Virtual Highlight, any percent Fixed Seed by Mechalink. Oh, that's it. That's it. Okay, the winner is, I don't know, Ruby Heart's Breath. Thank you. And now it's time for Speedrun of the Year. Get up here, Geezeron.
The Sum of Best Awards would not be complete without recognizing the runs that are nearest and dearest to our hearts and minds. Recognizing the difficulties of frame-perfect tricks, recognizing the complexity of everything else. I mean, what else is there to say, everyone? It's such an amazing and prestigious award to receive, but only one run can be our Speedrun of the Year. And our nominees are...
I'm bored! Can we watch anything else? Literally anything else?
Like, none of my picks won. This happens every year.
Oh, look, HDQ starting.
Oh, should we watch that?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
What do you think? Should we watch that?
Okay.
And welcome to Awesome Games Done Quick 2024. And first, we'd like to thank Audio Technica for providing some gear for this event. And we've obviously here to Prevent Cancer Foundation. I've got Jody here with us. But before we kick it over to her to hear something about how they've been doing the past years, I also like to kind of talk a little bit about my experience for the past year. About a year ago, right before last event, Awesome Games Done Quick, I got very, very sick. And I came down, part of my condition is very similar to cancer, and the result was I was basically on my deathbed for a few days. And coming out of that and seeing and hearing the stories from my family about how they just wish to have one more day with me, it really hit me in a way that I think a lot of people who've gone through cancer and had to deal with family members who've gone through cancer can really understand. And so I feel like Prevent Cancer Foundation does something truly integral for the community in trying to avoid that situation so that nobody has to go through the same thing that I had to go through with my family. And so I find it's especially important, and that's kind of all I wanted to say about that. But I'm here now, and I'm happy to kick it off, and let's get this event going. So Jody from DCF. Yeah.
Hopefully this is on, but yeah. I just want to share how much I am grateful for having one more day with you and how inspiring your journey was to all of us. There's not a day that we didn't think about it and you, and I'm glad to be here with you.
Thank you.
Yeah. You guys are an inspiring community and really does a lot for for all of us at the foundation. So we at the Prevent Cancer Foundation work to give people power over cancer through prevention and early detection. You all are the fuel to that power. We're able to fund programs around the world that make sure that prevention and early detection are accessible to everyone. For example, I'll give everyone a pop quiz and show you the impact of your work. Can anyone guess or shout out to us how many breast radiologists there are in Zambia? Matt, you want to take a guess? And there's a population of 20 million people, to give you some context. Matt already guessed the right answer. The answer is 0. There are 0 breast radiologists in Zambia for a population of 20 million people. Thank you to the fact checkers who helped me with that as well. But thanks to GDQ, that is not going to be the case anymore. So breast radiologists will be trained through people at MD Anderson Cancer Center, so people there can get the care that they need. We also have AI-detected diagnosis of breast cancer happening in Nigeria. We have novel cervical cancer detection happening in Mexico, all thanks to the support that you all give. Thank you for what you do. Really looking forward to this whole week.
All right. And I don't want to eat up any more of your time. I think everybody's ready for some runs. So what we're going to do is we're going to kick it over to break real quick as we get the next run set up. It's going to be Tunic by Radicune. So everyone give it applause and get ready for the run. All right, let's get at it.
Speed running fans around the world, you are watching Awesome Games Done Quick 2024, powered by Twitch and benefiting the Prevent Cancer Foundation, where your donations help provide irreplaceable funding so that we can one day say game over to cancer. My name is Addy Joe, and you already know we are live. Your generosity never ceases to amaze me. Everybody, we have already met the Tunic Visit the Beta World incentive. Thank you so much for making that happen. The donations that really helped get us across the finish line there. We have a $100 donation from Terry that says, I have some money left over from buying my sunglasses, and even though I'm not in the Beta World, I still think everyone needs to see it. Best of luck to Rad. Now you're gonna be super excited. We are in for a treat with that Beta World. That Beta World is a love letter to the beginning part of Tunic, and I'm so happy that we get to see that together. Another great donation that helped us with that is a $100 donation from Bit that says, Rad, it's truly inspirational that you found a way to take something you're so passionate about and turn it into something so beautiful. Good luck on the run. All right, everybody, we are ready to kick off the event. You've seen this runner recently on GDQ Hotfix, and now they're making their first ever main stage appearance. They are the world record holder in multiple categories for the very game they are about to run. So let's get hype and join me in giving an awesome Games Done Quick welcome to Radicoon, who's doing an any % unrestricted run of Tunic. Take it away.
What is up, GDQ? Let's go. Okay. As Joe mentioned, this is my first run. I'm super nervous, but we're all going to have fun together. My name's Radicoon. You can call me Rad, and I'm running Tunic, which is an isometric action adventure about a tiny fox in a big world where you explore the wilderness, fight monsters, and find secrets. I'll be running any %, which is new game to credits, and we'll be running unrestricted, which is any glitches allowed. I can do anything I want to get to those credits. Helping me on commentary today are two lovely gentlemen, the first of which is a fellow Tunic speedrunner, creator of the Tunic Randomizer, which just got accepted to Archipelago a few days ago, Silent Destroyer. Silent?
What's up? I'm Silent. Happy to be here.
Thank you, Silent. And a man whose reputation precedes him, the audio director of Tunic, the creative director of Power Up Audio, and the developer of Phonopath, Mr. Kevin Regami. Kevin?
Yeah, Phonopath's the big one for sure.
Yeah.
Sorry, this game has glitches, you said?
Yeah, just a few. They're not too bad.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, we got a fox on the couch back there. Skippy, thank you for helping us with this run. And yeah, let me tell you a little bit about Tunic. So it's a bit of an amalgamation of the action-adventure of Zelda, the combat and tropes of Dark Souls, and the puzzle-solving of Fez. But there's one really innovative and unique mechanic in Tunic, and that's the manual. So spread throughout the game are pages of an NES-style manual that you pick up as a player. You can't read it, but you can draw context from it. You can learn about the game's mechanics, and you can make progress by doing that. Now, sadly, we're not going to pick up any of those pages in this run because we already played the game. We already know what to do, and you're going to see us take advantage of that really quickly. But I don't know. That just didn't sit right with me for a Tunic run on the big stage on the first run. So, audience, can y'all help me out for a minute? Can we do that? Okay, that's a yes, I think. Can you reach under your chairs and find a manual page during this run? Can you do that for me? So we discovered something that the developers didn't even know. Deep in the secrets of Tunic, there actually is a page that describes the speedrun tech. We can't read it. We don't know exactly how it relates to what we've discovered as runners, but we invite you to follow along. If you didn't find a page under your chair, please share your wisdom with the neighbor. And for those at home, if you want to partake in this this page finding experience, please go to tunic.run/GDQ. That's tunic.run/GDQ, and you can get a digital version of the page for yourself.
Wow.
This is crazy.
Hey, we found it. I don't know where it came from. I can't read it, so.
Oh, man.
So before we get started, this game is 10 to 15 hours casually compressed down to, 30 minutes? So we're going to be moving fast. We're going to try our best to explain everything, but most of all, we're just going to have fun. So that's all I got. Fellas, you ready?
I don't think I'm ready, but we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Well, that makes 3 of us. So.
From 10, right?
Yes. GDQ, I can't believe I'm going to do this as somebody who just a few years ago thought they'd never speedrun ever to being here. I need some help. Can we start a countdown from 10, 9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Good luck, Rad.
Silent, I have a quick question. Why did the fox cross the playground?
Oh boy. Why did the fox cross the playground?
To get to the other slide.
Oh my gosh. Anyways.
No, so that's knowledge, right? Like, we're learning. We already have a lot of that knowledge, like I mentioned in Tunic. And we're going to take advantage of that really quickly if my poor hands will stop shaking. Okay, we'll try one more time here. We got to wait 2 seconds between code inputs. All right, there we go. Let's go. So just like any other player, we're going to start with the stick. Silent, why are we starting with the stick?
You'll see pretty soon why we're starting with the stick. We're not really using it for its intended purpose as a combat weapon because it's kind of weak and it doesn't do that much damage, but that free bomb that he got, that he spawned out of thin air, we're going to use that on these bushes. It's a little bit of a sequence break of us skipping the sword for now, but we're going to take a slight detour to pick up some berries. These are going to let us refill our magic later on in the run. They'll be very useful, but right away you're going to see what the stick's intended purpose actually is in the run, and it's for a glitch called ladder storage. If he swings the stick and climbs on the ladder at the same time, he can roll out of the climbing animation.
We got it. Let's go.
Nice.
Oh my God. Great job.
So that lets him regain control of the fox while he's technically still on a ladder, so things like gravity and collision don't apply, and we can just run through midair. And that's going to let us give access to the Ruined Atoll area pretty early. You'll notice that he has to save and quit when he goes through a load zone because the game still thinks he's on like an invisible ladder, so he can't actually move, but if we just reset the area, it puts us back to normal.
I think Dicey said ladders were a mistake, and I tend to agree. So I'm going to try this really simple time save, and it's going to just meme me the entire time. It's a little ledge clip that is kind of precise to set up, and you can imagine there's
Whoa, really?
And then this ladder is just going to lift itself into the air, and we're just going to wash our paws real quick. So this is actually the only deviation we'll take from the PB route, or at least, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But we need to get a couple extra ice bombs just for some consistency later in the run. So now that ladder is lifted into place, we're actually going to do ladder storage off of it and walk into Dark Tomb. I'm going to lift my elevation here just a little bit. Even though gravity's turned off, we can use geometry to push ourselves up, and we need to do that to be able to get into the load zone for Frog's domain. Now, as we're descending into the land of the Forg, Joe, do we have any donations?
Absolutely. I've got you covered, Rad. There is a lot of love coming in for you. We've got a $25 donation from iBunWest that says, had to make sure I donated during Rad's run. So awesome to see you on the big stage. You got this, buddy. We've also got a $50 donation from The Way Mutt that says, I love you, Radicoon. I know you're little, but you are super strong. Much love from The Way Mutt and the Bandit Brigade. Put my donation towards the Visit Beta World Incentive for Tunic, which we already met. Again, thank you so much for all of your generosity.
Frog's domain. That was Frog's domain.
Yeah. He's doing a ladder storage off of this ladder at the entrance, and we can clip through the railings to get straight to the end of the dungeon and then take damage from the enemy and fall and pick up the item.
The mid-air AoE is so sick. I love that.
I'm very glad it works. So the first time you die, you get warped to Resurrection, but if you have a bomb equipped already, you can just throw it and warp out of Resurrection. You can't access your menu, but if you have it equipped when you go in, then you're good to go. Just a little sleight of hand. Sly? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Anyway, go ahead, Silent.
Anyway, we're back in Ruined Atoll. We saved there to set our spawn point for a couple of death warps later on. He's going to do another ladder storage to let us skip straight to West Garden. We're going to be skipping about 2 side dungeons to get there.
Oh, man.
And he's gonna carefully maneuver past this turret so that it will shoot us out of ladder storage when we get to this little ledge here. It's very convenient because we have to be able to go down the stairs to get to that load zone, but also it gives us some damage to set up for the upcoming death. Now, we're in West Garden. We're coming here for 2 items. The first of which is a sword. Kevin, do you want to maybe talk about the sword?
We need a weapon that's just, like, not just for messing with ladders. So if you play the game casually, you might stumble upon this sword quite late in the game and be confused, like, why? I've had a sword for like 20 hours already. We put this little thing in the game for speedrunners specifically. So here we go. We assumed you get here soon at some point, right? So worked out in the end.
Yeah, and I don't think you intended us to get it quite that quickly.
No, this is crazy so far. What the heck?
All right, fellas. Okay. All right, that's Terry. Terry's our buddy. In No Major Glitches, we used to dump him into the water really quickly. But in this run, we get a little bite. We get a little nibble. We're just going to be running through West Garden and pick up the magic ice dagger. Joe, I think we got some time.
Absolutely. You got a crew that is showing up just like Terry. We've got $25 from Infinity Fire that says, I can't think of a better game to kick off GDQ than Tunic. Good luck with the run, Radicoon. Let's have a great marathon, and thank you. We are doing such a great job getting everything going. Thank you so much, everyone, for the donations. We've got a $75 donation from Cannon Swift that says, this is the 8th beginning of a show I am seeing at GDQ, and Tunic is the first game? I just beat this game and was curious about the speed run. Amazing that GDQ encourages speedrunning in a wholesome way. Also, seeing the beta world? What?
All right, so we're back in Atoll again. This looks a little deja vu. There's plenty of times where I've been doing PB attempts and been like, wait, what split am I on? But it's fine. This time, we're going to open this chest that is really expertly guarded by this Rudling and get this piggy bank called an effigy that the manual describes as every betrayal being sweeter than the last. And if you haven't played the game, I'll let you figure that out. But we're not going to use it for monetary gain at all. We're actually going to use it because it triggers a little animation of its own, which we're going to use to cancel some other stuff. So first we're going to take a quick detour to the Dark Tomb. We actually skipped all of the Under the Well and Dark Tomb earlier, but we do need an important item in here, and I'll let Silent describe that for me.
Yeah, so we're coming here for an item called the Orange Peril Ring. It'll let us do double damage, double poise, knockback when we have critical health. You see he did another ladder storage, even if it wasn't quite apparent, but he gained some elevation off of a skull near the entrance. It's going to let him run over these spike traps that are all over the hallway, which again you can't see because it's very dark. But he's going to do some careful movement to run up a staircase. Normally you've got to solve a puzzle to get to this chest, but that's slow. So he can just open it out of ladder storage, and then we'll be on our way.
So cool. Very good.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward because you have to run. You have to hold run there to stay in ladder storage, but then you have to mash run to pick up the item. So you have to proc a sword swing in between. It's really tight timing. Okay, so we've got all the major items in the game now, or now we're going to transition into a bit of a boss rush. I'm going to ladder storage around this wall that nobody thought anybody could get through here. Yep. All right, thank you. And now I want to talk about why I have magic dandruff right now. So when this game launched, the combination of the wand and the dagger produced an ice bolt, okay? And it cost 1 mana, and so of course we get a lot of cheap freezes out of that. And then the developer told us, oh, I made a mistake. It's supposed to actually cost 4, and it's causing a lot of issues with the casual game, so we're gonna patch it. Which destroyed the speedrun, right? Or it would have if they hadn't added a code that down patches the ice bolt in place for us from 4 to 1 mana with a 9-input code that lasts about 80 seconds. So shout outs to developer relations. It's attention to detail that I appreciate.
But I'm Chad.
Joe.
Can I have a pretty big dono to get out there. Everybody, we've got a $3,000 donation from Mott. Since there were 3 minor cases to get a screening, so don't push off that doctor's visit, everybody. Too long, like so many people do. So very true, Mott, and thank you so much for that amazing donation. Everyone, you're blowing the top off this start. This is a great start, everybody.
So what you just saw me do is grapple an enemy slightly off the path, freeze them with an ice bolt, and then grapple to them. Pulling us out of bounds and skipping the entire quarry, which...
We knew about that one at least, okay?
Yeah. So I'm going to use the effigy next, and we're going to use a combination of the effigy and the ice bolt to skip this elevator. You're not going to see it happen, though, but I promise you it's happening. The effigy is going to start an animation, and then we're going to use the velocity of the ice bolt to just clip us off the elevator.
Crazy.
That's awesome.
Oh, man.
All right. One of my favorite things about this game is that when you do kind of advanced speed tech, it just kind of looks like it's a secret you haven't found in Tunic yet, which is just wonderful.
Yeah, that's what these are, exactly.
Yeah. Kevin, why don't you tell me about this upcoming...
So we're in the upper ziggurat right now. We got to get through a tower and then to the lower ziggurat. The tower sequence is kind of like a narrative sequence. It's basically like a narrative autoscroller of sorts. Nothing really exciting happens there for the speed run. So we thought... for speedrunners, we'll throw in a little way to skip it entirely. So that came in the form of a portal that teleports us from the upper ziggurat to the lower ziggurat immediately, skipping that tower entirely. So the thing is, as developers, when you put things like this into the game, it's paramount that it impacts negatively 0 casual players. Like, no casual player can stumble upon this because it'll negatively impact their experience, right? So we did this by putting it way out of bounds where no one can reach it. And we're just good to go. We had a way to get there by like dying and falling off the map and stuff, but they just found a way, way, way faster and better method. So here we are.
Yeah, ladder storage is a little broken.
Oh yeah. So now we're in lower ziggurat. He opened that chest to get some extra bombs. They'll be used for some death warps later on, but we're going to use the effigy once again, not for its intended purpose, but for a glitch called wrong warping. If you use the effigy on the same frame that you hit a load zone, it will transfer our position from the previous room going into the next room. If he gets it right, it'll let us skip all the way past all of the enemies and the mini-boss straight to the actual boss of this area. But it is frame perfect. This game is run at 120 hertz, so it might take a couple tries. You'll see. A couple. Yeah. If he gets it too early, you'll see him pull the effigy out and start the animation. If he does it too late, he'll just go through the load zone normally. But if he gets it just right...
Expect this to take a while.
Yeah.
This is, like, I wouldn't say it's RNG, but it's pretty close.
It feels like it sometimes.
Guess how many runs die to this trick?
Rad, can I sneak in a donation?
Absolutely.
All right, we have, I think, one that everyone's really going to want to get, especially from the couch. We've got here a $500 donation from Becca and Adam that says, it was a joy to work on this game, and it is a joy to watch speedruns of it. Thank you for being so awesome.
It's Becca and Adam at Finji. Thanks so much.
The Weasel Gang. I don't think that's what they're called, but that's fine. Let's go.
Oh my God.
Great job.
I love that it just works.
This is the only room in the game that we found it to actually be useful, and it spawns us perfectly past everything. And this was historically one of the most annoying rooms in the entire speedrun.
So big spoilers here. This Sly-Fi reveal is rather haunting in the casual game, but I think we have some time, Joe.
Absolutely, I've got you covered as always. We have a $50 donation from Vox Anteron that says, thanks to Rad for helping such a great cause and showing us how fast we can make a fox go. We've also got a $20 donation from Mosi that says, Tunic is one of my favorite games. I loved playing it with my wife and uncover the big mystery. All the love to Andrew for making this amazing game. Do we have time for one more?
Sure.
We got a $50 donation from JD Puppy. Let's go, Radicoon! It's been so awesome having you in the Fastest First community. Let's get Beta World incentive met, which we already did, JD, you know. And congratulations on the GDQ run. You've got this.
So that was Boss Scavenger.
That was faster than usual.
Yeah.
That's like faster than my strat pre-release.
Yeah, so apparently, so the game has protection so that you can't orb her out of bounds, right? However, we've discovered recently that if you refreeze as she's thawing, that the game's protection no longer applies. So I'm sure everybody had no troubles with that boss, right? That's how everybody did, I think, yeah. All right, Silent, why are we back in Atoll? What are we actually doing here for real now?
So the thing that we skipped at the start of the game was the 4 pillars in each corner of the atoll that we have to actually activate to get to the next area. This area is full of just kind of clean movement with ladder storage and ice grappling. The first fuse he went to, he kind of ice grappled up to that frog to skip like going all the way around and going up the normal way. This fuse, he did some ladder storaging, and he actually ran up and bounced a fire beam off of the fuse so that he would take damage and cancel himself out of ladder storage. And then the rest of this area is basically just him ice grappling and doing more of the same. He's going to stop here for a moment to take some damage from this crab to set up for the upcoming death warp. And you saw that when he was actually taking damage, he opened the menu to kind of move his cursor around and equip some items. A lot of the route is centered around when we can have a little bit of time to kind of quick swap items or move the cursor around to set up for when we have to equip the next item. We always take whatever opportunity we have to do that. But he's moving towards the 4th fuse now, and it's essentially just going to be more of the same. He's going to do another fire beam to cancel out of ladder storage here. Hopefully the fairies don't give him too much issue, but luckily we can just shoot them while he's actually activating.
Okay, hello? All right, we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, that whole like bouncing off the fuse thing, you have to hold run the entire time you're doing that. So between the keyboard inputs and the controller, you know, it can be interesting. Just in the name of safety, I'm gonna go ahead and take our crab friends out here. I got a little bit too much damage there. Normally we would damage down on those crabs during this animation of the teleporter opening. We'll just play it a little safe. All right. So shout outs to one of the best songs in the game that you get to hear for approximately 6 seconds. And this scene is over. All right. Now I'm going to need some quiet time here because we're in a library. Joe?
I thought we were on quiet time. I'm sorry, Rad. We got a $50 donation from Melody Bird that says, excited to see Tunic kick off this incredible week. Hug that plushie. We've also got a $50 donation from Dante Wolf that says, good luck, Rad, and kick this GDQ off with a bang. And then we've got a $1,000 donation from Andrew Schuldis that says, Tunic, hi, Rad, hi, Kevin, hi, Silent, hi, Terry. What a magical moment. Good luck on the run, and here's to a great GDQ, everyone. Let's get that Beta World visit, which we've already met. Really quickly, our next open incentive is that reverse boss order incentive for Donkey Kong Country. We're already only 2,000 away from that incentive. Let's make it happen and unlock even more GDQ.
So that was the librarian.
That's the most ridiculous strat.
Yeah, we need
it's
noise.
great.
What are you gonna
It's
do?
great.
Like, he's only got one job.
Just Super Ball ice flask, bounce that thing from height.
Yeah, we call that trick basket bomb. If you ladder storage off the top ladder and run around, you can just like perfectly line up an ice bomb so that it'll bounce high enough to actually get the attention of the boss. In the time that he throws the bomb, it sends him back to the ladder, and we can kind of climb below the death plane so that the boss tries to attack us, and he gets wiped out. So pretty textbook fight, I would say.
Yeah, we did design a quick kill. It wasn't that one.
Textbook. Yeah, I heard it. Silent, I got one for you. What kind of phone does the Fox have?
A Sly phone.
Wow, you didn't have to think about that one for long. No, he's got a Nokia.
Okay.
That's the same reason he can't get in the old house there. Nokia.
Okay.
But I'm Ja.
Okay, so we're resetting our save and quit point to the middle of the overworld. We're going to do this ridiculous skip over the shortcut that only saves a couple seconds, and then we're going to get some damage from these blobs, which scare me because, you know, they can kill you pretty quickly. But we're going to both damage down and proc the orange peril ring that we gathered from Dark Tomb earlier. Normally, you're supposed to go through the dark cave, fight some spiders, wind your way through this forest fortress, but we have Ice Bolt, so we'll just cross the moat. And if we don't get memed by these pots, we'll use a friend here. Oh, okay, almost. So just clip through this door, and we're good. So that's we're into the third boss fight now.
Yeah, those pots have ruined many runs because they can just kind of get in the way and mess you up. But now we're in the siege engine fight. Unlike the previous two bosses, we're not actually going to be abusing any death planes or glitches, really. That orange peril ring that we picked up earlier, the reason we damaged down on those blobs was to get ourselves into critical health. We can just kind of sneak around the boss who's weak spot, and then we do so much damage that we just give it an infinite stun lock. So.
And worth mentioning, too, is that clip through the door, we knew about that. And Andrew actually asked me, he's like, do we need to, like, design the door to open if they're through it without opening it? I was like, no. They can live with their choices. If they clip through this thing, they're stuck back there. It's fine. They'll have a way out. It's fine.
And that's the siege engine.
Quick.
I'm a good gamer, but I won't let it go to my head. You'll see in a minute. Don't worry about it. Joe, we've got some time.
Absolutely. We've got a $100 donation from Doog that says, giving what I can. So glad this event exists. And everybody, no donation is too big nor too small. Whether if you put a name on it in a message or if you do it anonymously, every dollar helps for an amazing cause that is the Prevent Cancer Foundation. We've also got a $25 donation from Mikari that says, love Tunic so much. Awesome to see it on GDQ.
All right, we've got 3 keys. Oh, that's almost close. Right? That's fine. Don't worry about it.
So close.
But, you know, we haven't rung the bells. Those that have played Tunic would know that we can't get in the sealed temple without ringing the bells. Sen's Fortress is not open yet, but we do have Blobby. That was a Dark Souls joke. I'm just checking. Okay, so here's our blob friend. He's going to damage us down, and then we're going to freeze him, and, you know the drill. Yeah, so all sealed forever, not quite. What was that? Anyway, so I got to drop these keys off now, but the Ice Bolt actually lets us like cancel out of these scenes. So we can just put all 3 keys in at the same time. And then Death Ward back to the overworld. That saves like a minute. So Ice Bolt kind of broken. We used to call it Ice Rod Cancel because, you know. Anyway, Death Warping over, I gotta hide the evidence. And now is probably the scariest part of the run, which is super cool that it's like the end of the run. I'm gonna let Silent take over here.
Yeah, so we're heading to the final boss. He cleared some of those bushes out to get back to this teleporter without any of the enemies noticing us, but heading into the boss itself, he's gonna try to do a frame-perfect cutscene skip, which will save about 20 seconds if he gets it. If he pauses in front of the boss and then quits to menu and then presses a frame later, he can actually talk to the boss. And let's go, he got it.
Let's go.
Normally there's like a 20-second cutscene that plays and you gotta wait for it, but he skipped it entirely. He did intentionally take damage to get back down to that orange peril ring critical health range. And as for the boss itself, we're just using the ice bolt to kind of keep the boss frozen. It's not quite as easy as it looks because he does have to keep an eye on his magic. He has to carefully equip to those berries that we picked up at the start of the run to refill that magic, and then quickly equip back to the sword. The boss only stays frozen for a couple seconds each time, so he only has a little bit of time to do those inputs. So it can be a little bit tricky. But going into phase 2, it looks like should be pretty good, I think. He's got one berry left.
Why did you say that? Why'd you say it was going to be good?
It'll be fine. Nothing can go wrong.
There's a phase 2.
Oh, no.
We got a couple quick hits in and then start the combo over. I need to eat one more berry and we should be good. The sounds in this phase are very scary. Have to wait a second to refreeze or she'll actually break out. Silent, I have a question.
Yeah.
What is this fox's favorite herb?
Let me see. Oregano?
No. It's time.
GG.
Oh,
wow. Awesome job, Rad.
Now this is, of course, our in-game time. This little like summary screen at the end and the timing is all a collaboration that came with working with the developers and Andrew to kind of assist the speedrun community. So shout outs to Dicey. It's been wonderful working with you to like just the little creature comforts for the speedrun community in this game. Thank you so much to Silent and Kevin for the awesome commentary. Thank you to Skippy on the back couch for support for this run. Thank you to Jim and Keatske for helping review the page that we've distributed. You have no idea how long it took us to translate all that stuff. Probably more time than I've been practicing this. Let's see. Thank you to the Tunic speedrunning community, specifically for always being very kind and welcoming to new runners. I'm particularly proud of that. Thank you to Fastest Furs for accepting my Tunic any % run like a couple months after this game came out when I didn't know what I was doing. And it gave me a lot of self-confidence. I super appreciate it. Thank you to Tunic Team for what an amazing game. One of my favorite games of all time. Specifically, I want to shout out Felix Kramer, an unsung hero of the team that made sure it was in front of the right people at the right time and got it on a firm foundation very early in its life to be the fantastic game that we play today. We honor them with this dress and the buttons based on an outfit they put together for PAX West 2016 when the game was still called Secret Legend. So thank you, Felix. And I think thank you, GDQ, for accepting me. I attended AGDQ 2020 in person as an Orlando local. I did not speedrun. I did not stream. I did not know anybody that streamed or speedrun. I just knew GDQ, and I looked forward to those 2 weeks a year like it was Gamer Christmas or something. I don't know. It was also always a great time. And just the fact that that I'm here now just a few years later after finding one of my favorite games of all time and just chasing that passion through the speedrunning community, just thank you so much. It's like honestly what I thought was an impossible dream come true, so thank you. And I do want to say thank you for another thing, GDQ, is that thanks for accepting runners like me. I was 8th on the leaderboard when this game was accepted. Now, I've grinded it up to 3rd, but I am not a world record chaser. That's not that interesting to me. I just love speedrunning because it's fun, and I have games that I like to speedrun because they are fun. And I think it's important to point out that you don't have to be good at something to enjoy it. You can speedrun for a world record. You could speedrun for a target time that you want to try to hit and then reevaluate when you hit it. You could speedrun just once to say, hey, I know how to speedrun Tunic, and submit the worst time on the leaderboard, and you're all equally valid. So if you haven't tried speedrunning and you have a passing interest in it, I encourage you to try it. It may take you a while to find a game that you enjoy both the game and the speedrun for, but I think you'll be surprised how quickly you can pick it up. It should not be as intimidating as it looks. Take it from me as someone who thought it was, that you can do it. I think it's all a good activity. And you don't have to be a runner. You could be a verifier. You could be a mod. You could build tools. You could find strats. There's so many ways to collaborate and cooperate with the community of people that love this game with you. And yeah, I'm at a loss for words. Okay, run Tunic. You should run Tunic. This game is great. We have 5 categories from any % to 100%. We have We have rule sets for glitches. We have rule sets for glitchless, or even we even have a category that doesn't allow the ice bolt or ice grapple, so that the routing is a little bit more like the casual game. We do also have a 3-minute category that teaches new runners that have never speedrun before, like the ropes of just like how to use live split, how to use OBS and stuff. So we've got something for everybody. Like I said, the community is super welcoming, and we'd love to have you. Silent Kevin, take it from me, please.
Yes.
Okay.
Time for incentive.
Yes.
I was going to say, Rad, you've still got some more time on the big stage, my friend. You've got the incentive that everyone helped unlock, and everybody, we are over $20,000 already.
Crazy. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So I'm going to retry real quick to get back to load a game. I think whoever rented this from Blockbuster before me left like a completed save, and I don't know where they saved at. I mean, obviously this wasn't in the speedrun, so Kevin, can you talk about a little bit about what we're about to do here?
Yeah, this is a little glitched file that if you play the game casually, you might stumble across at some point. During development, I realized that through these free item spells that we award, you can find through the manual, one of them damages the fox in a room that otherwise they cannot be damaged. And I was like, what happens if you die in here? So I tried dying, and the game crashed, because it was like, oh, you're dead. Go back to the last save point you were at in this save file. This save file has no save points. There's never any spawn points, so the game's like, I don't know, crash. So I asked Andrew, what do we do? And we brainstormed a whole lot of ideas, and ended up landing on pulling in a very, very old build of then Secret Legend to show you what the game once looked like, kinda. It was also pretty janky because we didn't have like the stuff in Unity currently to make enemies operate correctly and stuff, but we have the geometry and the world look at least. There was no music, there are very few sounds. This is what it was like in, say, 2015, 16, something like that. A long time ago. Although during that conversation, we were brainstorming a whole lot of ideas as far as what could happen when you die. One of them, notably, is we thought maybe you could reincarnate as the shopkeeper.
I have not heard this.
Yeah, we imagined a cinematic where perhaps it just fades in and there is a shopkeeper in a shop and you see a fox run in, buy something and leave, and you're just stuck in that room until you leave the game. So that was one idea, but we ended up here instead, and I hope, everyone, it was so fun watching folks on Twitch and so forth stumble upon this for the very first time and be like, oh my God. In fact, we even changed up the cipher over time, so this cipher has like typos and stuff, and it doesn't work like it now does. This is a very true look into kind of what once was. So thank you everyone so much for hitting this incentive. I can't tell you how stoked I am personally to be here doing commentary on the very first run on the big stage. I mean, Power Up Audio, as some of you at home and here in the room might know, we're involved in SGDQ for 5 years doing audio on site, but this is next level. This is crazy. So what a run. Thank you so much, Radicoon. Amazing. Yeah, thanks so much.
Thank you for the explanation, Kevin. Anyway, thanks again, GDQ. Thank you to staff. You're all awesome. You have no idea how much people rehearse and work behind the scenes to make this happen. Just thank you for all you do, and thank you for having me.
Wait till you see Baldur's Gate. You'll never want to leave.
Since 2010, Humble has been raising money for charity through their bundles, storefront, and subscription service. In 2024, they will surpass $250 million total in raised for charities, including the Prevent Cancer Foundation, and thousands more. Their AGDQ 2024 Games Bundle runs through January 25th with Celeste, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, and 6 more great titles for $10 to start your speed running journey.
It's telling words not to be told. I need them.
And with that, everybody, we are going to take a very quick break. We just, like I said, get over 20,000. We're so close to meeting that reverse boss order incentive. We're going to take a quick break. It's a great opportunity to hydrate, stretch, but don't touch that dial because Awesome Games Done Quick 2024 will be right back.
Chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask. My place to
Hey, GDQ 2024, how we doing today? I am so excited that I get to let you know about a new feature that we have going on during our breaks in between runs. We have an opportunity now to be able to interact with you here in the audience as well over in Twitch chat. And let me tell you, I am so excited that I get to join you again, that we get to hang out as I join you from behind the host desk. This opener, I think, is stacked. And I am so happy to be able to join you. And the whole week is stacked. Let's just get that out of the way. But coming up shortly, we're going to have Helix doing Super Monkey Ball Master Levels. That is poetry in motion. It is a masterclass in dexterity. You're not going to want to miss that. And shortly thereafter, we'll have Tonkatsu coming all the way from Tokyo, Japan to do Donkey Kong Country, currently sitting at reverse boss order because we unlocked the incentive. Another $8,000 raised for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. Again, we're over $20,000 for an amazing cause. Thank you so much for your generosity. You never cease to amaze me. This is also a great time to share some amazing donations that came in as well. We've got a $250 donation from Jake VN that says, "Go Radicoon!" Thanks to everyone for making this happen. We also had a $100 donation from Ori Sky that says, "Hi Rad, Ori here. Been looking forward to this run for ages. Good luck on the run and excited to see Silent and Kevin both on the couch." Oh wait, Kevin, I have a message for you from a fairy. It's asking for you to get Andrew to stop putting it in that little box, whatever that means. We've got a $250 donation from Major DB that says, "Get it, Rad. I love GDQ. I love you all. Thank you so much for what you do." And Major, we love you as well. Thank you so much for that awesome, awesome donation. We've got a $25 donation from Circuit that says, "1 minute into the run and we are already out of bounds. This is why I love GDQ." We've also got a $250 donation from The Sound Defense that says, "Long-time watcher, long-time donator, long-time volunteer, first-time AGDQ attendee. Greetings from the backstage and good luck on the Tunic run." And with that, welcome back everybody who just came back to Awesome Games Done Quick 2024, powered by Twitch. My name is Zaddy Joe, and I am so happy to be joining you again from the host desk. We have some awesome donations that popped in that I want to share with you. We have a $50 donation from Talon Dragon that says, "Had to make sure to donate during the Tunic run. Go Radicoon." We've also got a $100 donation from Maya that says, "Had to donate in honor of my partner's favorite fox." And with that, everybody, we are ready for our next run. Our next runner is making their fifth, count it, fifth GDQ main stage appearance. They are one of the hosts for Hot Fix's Parallel Universe, and in my humble opinion, is a super monkey ball master. Get hype, everybody, for a master class in dexterity as Helix does a master run of Super Monkey Ball. Have a ball, Helix.
GDQ. What's up, everyone? I
am so happy to be here. Y'all don't know the trials and tribulations. Well, some of you do. I spent 23 hours in the Detroit airport trying to get here, and I need everyone to give a big hand to Jaxler for just picking me up and driving me here. You're the best, dude. Thank you so much. Everyone, make sure to watch the Suit Over Gallia run later.
Yeah. And crowd, I want you guys to go nuts for this, or go bananas for this.
Go bananas.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
All right, we should probably start getting into things. Obviously, I'm Helix.
Hi, I'm Limey. I'm _SSP.
And I'm P's SMD.
This is Super Monkey Ball. I will be playing Master. I'm going to go into Expert. This is not the start of the run. Don't worry about it. I'm just doing load manip. We load the stage, and then it loads about a second faster next time. It's just free time save. Master is a really hard category because I must complete Expert and Expert Extra without using a continue. Now, I only start with 3 lives, and there is no way to increase that, unlike Super Monkey Ball 2. So, I gotta not fall out. All right, let's do this.
Yep.
I'm really bad at counting.
I'm also really bad at counting. I can't count that.
I'm really bad at counting. All I know are pause frames, so I need your help, everyone. From 5, 4,
3, 2, ready, go!
Good luck, Felix.
Thank you, everyone. All right, so, just a monkey ball. Get the monkey to the goal. Not every goal is blue. There are some red goals, like the one on this next stage that will skip me ahead 2 stages. There are also green goals that will skip me ahead by 1. You're going to see this warp goal, and then you're not going to see him again for a long time. It's pretty funny. They forgot about him for 40 stages.
Literally 40 stages.
Yeah, and then I'm going to play a bonus stage here. Normally, we would fall out of these as quickly as possible just to move on, but I need bananas because I need extra lives. 100 bananas is an extra life. And with that, we need to talk about pausing because that's going to be very relevant very soon.
Yeah, literally right after this stage. So everything in this game is deterministic, which means that if you do the exact same inputs in the exact same way every single time, the same thing will happen. And that combined with the frame accurate timer at the top means we can just kind of look at that timer, we can pause the game, and we can do the exact same inputs every time using the notches on the game controller to complete stages very, very quickly, which you're going to see on this stage and also the next stage.
This next stage, floor 7, is one of the most...
Great job.
Yep. Stage floor 7 is one of the most difficult stages on the run. Shout out to Goobs, who found this pause strat about a month ago, and Icewimfly, who helped improve it. If I miss it, I might still be able to play the stage, and it's still very hard. I already missed it. I'm very nervous, as anybody would be on the GDQ stage, and the first thing that goes when I'm nervous is my pausing.
Yeah, pausing is very difficult. Like I said, it's most of the time it's frame perfect. Sometimes there's ranges, sometimes there's not. And then on top of that,
playing is very safe.
Helix has to memorize all of the combinations of different frames that work for every stage.
That was a lot slower than I normally do it, but my hands are shaking a lot.
It was still
I
faster than
hate
me.
that that's at the beginning of the run before I get into my groove, you know? Coming up next is floor 9, which is... Ooh, that strat is really cool, yeah.
Great job.
Coming up next is floor 9. Peas, you want to talk about this one?
Yeah, so as I mentioned before, this game is very deterministic, which means we have to hope that we don't get something called a Zorp. Nice.
First try.
So basically what I mean by a Zorp is, think of it as you're rolling over a piece of clippable collision, and it's just like a zoop, zoop.
Yeah, the sound it would make. It doesn't stand for anything else. Some runners would want to make you believe it does. It just is like the sound that the monkey would make.
Also, I have good news, everyone. We're past one of the hardest parts of the run, Deathless. That first split is so difficult. Also, this bonus stage is weird. I don't normally play these, so forgive sloppy gameplay there. All right.
Yeah. So the big thing with this game and run in general is this thing called boosting. This game holds inputs in a square, and the farther you are away from the middle of the center of the control stick,
get it. Get it,
That's
Helix.
a pause strat. I was able to just hold upright that entire time. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, the farther we are away from the middle, the more acceleration we get. So we're going to be switching between up right and up left a lot just to accelerate faster and move faster. Nice.
That was really hard. That's the fastest cycle you can get on that stage. That requires very good movement. It's also one of my favorite stages. Just the movement is so fun. With that, I think this is a great time for our wonderful host here to hop in until floor 20.
I got you covered, Helix. Look, based on, the term that you gave us, your crew is rolling up because we got a $3,000 donation from some rando that says, good luck rolling your monkey. Thank you so much for that donation.
What? Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
We've also got a $276.44 donation from Doug Trio 100 that says, Hey, Helix, so great to see you running in person at GDQ again. This donation is for the new exam C-frames, 56.60 plus 56.50 plus 55.11 plus 54.28 plus 53.95.
Yeah, those are the frames.
That's a great donation. Hopefully you'll see those after the run, given that I didn't hit them. I'm fine, don't worry.
We're fine. We're so back.
You can keep going, Joe. Sorry about that.
No worries. We got a $100 donation from Soy Milk Latte that says, donating in honor of my father who died of bladder cancer. Thank you to the runners and to the staff for the work you are doing for the Prevent Cancer Foundation.
You rock, Soy Milk. Thank you. Another one.
We've got a $25 donation from Swimfly that says, Super Monkey Ball at AGDQ. Let's go, ballers. Sending love to Helix and the couch. Let's help prevent cancer.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
Remember to play the next bonus stage?
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Yep. This bonus stage, I always forget to play. It's actually really hard to fall out of because of these walls, but unfortunately, I actually do have to play it. Well, I maybe don't have to, but I'm not going to take
We're playing a little safe.
Stage.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with playing, being a little bit casual here.
Yeah. This is going to be a few minutes slower than my PBs just because I'm playing these bonus stages and maybe some safe gameplay elsewhere. We are into probably my least favorite part of the run, desert. There are a lot of stages here that are just somewhat unpredictable in their collision. I will be using a good handful of pause strats to help me out.
Nice one up. And also, shout outs to Sega.
Shout outs to Sega.
Sega! It's literally right there, yeah. Shout outs.
Thank you. But this is a great example of collision being weird because there are a lot of possibilities on the stage. That actually treated me very nicely.
Yeah,
there
I was really lucky.
There are a lot of possibilities on that stage to just get thrown in a direction you're not expecting, or you get absorbed so you get no collision, and you just have to react to what you're given, and it treated me very, very nicely there. Coming up next is one of what I like to call the big three pause strats. Expert 7 was also one of them. This is a 5-frame strat, and it doesn't actually finish the level. We'll see if I can hit it. 10 goes to 70, goes to 65. I got 63. All right. It is what it is.
Yeah, it's still very livable. It's just, if you get it, then you save a good amount of time.
Yeah, you save like 3 or 4 seconds, which doesn't sound like a lot, but that's a ton for this game, especially at a top level. But that pause strat, as I mentioned, doesn't actually finish the stage. The task goes all the way to the goal really quickly, but it's so complicated. The best pause strat we were able to find right now, I believe Goobs found it. It's a 10-frame strat, and even that doesn't actually finish. That's how difficult that task strat is. So there's not even a pause strat for it yet. I don't know if there will ever be.
Yeah, if you've ever seen the Monkey Ball task, you know. If you haven't, go check it out, please.
Oh,
hey, this stage is my favorite stage in the entire game.
Yippee!
Shout out to Peas. This is a pretty cool strat.
Yeah, this strat is so fun.
Yeah! Nice.
Yeah,
great job.
And one thing that we didn't mention is a bunch of these levels are in other Monkey Ball games. Sometimes we might call these different stages like names because they're not named in this game. Those are just the deluxe names. This stage is also in Monkey Ball Touch and Roll. In this game, there's a pause strat. In that game, you can't pause. So I personally am used to doing it without pause strats. It's super cool.
That's another stage that
great
collision is very evil, so we pause it. 29 is the same way. 29, actually. If I do it pauseless, it will just straight up kill probably about 1/4 of my runs. I'm fine with that in PB attempts, but I am not going to take that chance on this stage.
Yeah.
So we're going to do another pause strat.
I personally go for this one for that same reason, and similar to E9, there's also pause strats for that, but we want consistency for this run.
I thought I missed the frame, and I didn't. I don't know why I thought I missed it. I need good luck again. Damn. Hey, that was the first death, by the way.
Yeah, first death. We're over halfway through the main expert.
41. I got 40. Come on, dude.
We're so fine. Ooh.
No.
I know. No.
That's all right.
Even on this, even on the GDQ stage, this level hates me. Got it. Finally. Okay. Geez. You know, you wouldn't think hitting a pause frame would be that hard.
Okay. Yeah. Still impressive.
Yeah. Not that big of a deal. We'll get another extra life relatively soon. I am going to collect bananas here. Oh, okay. No major disasters. That's very good. Very happy to have no major disasters so far. Those that first split and the third split, I consider sets of 10 levels to be splits, basically, because that's how I split the 5 splits. That's how most people do it.
Yeah.
That first split and that third split are both really, really hard, so I'm happy to be through them with only 2 lives lost and somewhat out of my control. I mean, just hit the frames, but, you know.
2 lives?
Yeah.
Or 3? Wait. You died?
No, what are you talking about?
Yeah, so this is Tesla so far, everybody, right?
We're just playing the game, right? Yeah, we're just playing the game.
Yeah, they didn't count. Those didn't count.
Yeah, fun fact, through this set of 10 stages is the longest stretch in the entire game where all of the goals are just kind of placed in front of you, and then there's obstacles around it. If you notice that. And you might think, oh yeah, it ends at 40. No, it actually continues through 40 because there's a goal on 40.
Yep. 40, I'm actually not going to play that bonus stage. It's really hard, actually, to get all of the bananas. I encourage you to try it sometime. It's very, very difficult, so I'm not going to bother.
Yeah, this next wire is the thinnest mandatory one in the game.
One of them, at least. Oh my god. Okay. I just could not face forward.
I was holding my breath through that.
I was, too. I normally take that much faster, but my alignment didn't feel great, and then I just could not get forward. I'm not hitting my pause strats, but that's okay.
It's okay.
I mean, I hit a couple in Desert. I hit some of the really important ones.
We don't have to rely on pausing too much here because one thing that Helix has taught me about this game is that movement is much more important.
Yeah, your movement should be the thing you focus on the most. You can also play pauseless if you want, because it is an entirely different skill, right? Knowing how to do these pause strats and being able to execute them well, it's an entirely different skill than the movement. So there are pauseless categories in Super Monkey Ball 1, Super Monkey Ball 2, custom levels. If you want to play those, you can. This is the last of the big 3 pause strats.
Yep.
And I missed it. I've missed them all. Hey, that's okay though.
Every frame is livable on this stage.
Yeah, which is kind of awesome. Hey, if you want to see these pause strats, check out my stream, Helix13_.
Oh, you can get a 1-up here.
Please follow them, please.
You can get a 1-up here, yeah.
I can. Will I get it? Nope, that's fine.
No! Not the post-goal, Nana.
So I don't get it here. In the meantime, Joe, would you like to say some words?
Yeah, I got you covered. We get a $25 donation from Sapphire in Pink that says, "Hey, Helix, always so incredibly stoked to see Monkey Ball on the big stage. It always keeps me coming back. Much love. Stay speedy." And then we've also got a $25 donation from the Comfy Panda that says, "Had to donate during a Helix run. Can we get some hype for Super Monkey Ball?"
Let's go bingo.
Let's go bingo.
Let's go bingo.
I heard you, Jax. I heard you. So say goodbye to the bonus stages. I'm not going to play this one.
Goodbye, bonus stage.
Bye, bonus stages. That's the last one of the run.
Yep. We are now going into the final split of the base expert levels. The warp goals will return shortly. There's one on 42 and there's one on 46, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, they forgot about them, and then they put them all in the last split, just so it goes by really fast.
There are some stages that we are thankfully able to skip. So
yeah. This level coming up is pretty much an auto-scroller. It's the only one where you have to wait for a cycle in the game. And I want to take this time to shout out the IL community. Super Monkey Ball, just in general, this game, Monkey Ball 2, custom levels, has a very active IL community. And specifically, there was a website that was recently created by Tony, shout out to Tony, called smbelite.net. Go there, you can check out a bunch of different Monkey Ball records. You can submit your own records. Please check it out. It is a fantastic website and just such a labor of love by the community.
Yeah, right now it has 1-2 deluxe, a Banana Mania, and some custom packs, right?
Yeah, I think it...
What
just happened?
Was that?
I have no idea what
I've never seen that before.
That's never happened before.
Yeah, it's never happened before.
It really hasn't, though. I've never seen that.
Yeah, I've genuinely never seen that. My guess is you hit the lip and then just went down.
I think so.
But
I didn't realize Sonic
the lip is so small.
That's what was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
There we go.
Good job. We're so fine.
Yep, we're good.
And then this level has another beefy pause strat.
We like to call this Clover. For good luck, obviously.
Hit it.
Yeah.
Just beautiful.
Yeah. See,
also, with that warp goal from earlier, one of the levels we skipped was Stairs and Ball Game, thankfully.
Yeah, that level 47 is awful. You just have to get lucky with collision. That's literally the only thing you can do. Final stage of the base expert stages. That frame should work.
Yep, there's a pause strat there.
No.
We're still fine?
No, not.
We're not fine.
Okay, I actually have to be really careful now, so I'm not even going to do the pause strat.
Yeah, the thing about Metamorphosis or E50 is that there's a wonderful range to where you can actually get into the goal. Like 35 and 31 are like one of the harder ones, but the good thing is we can just play the stage as normal and get into the extras here.
I might actually stop talking for a while because I want to make sure I get to master.
Yeah, you're absolutely fine.
You got this.
On E50, it says final floor, but it's allowing you. We have extras because we didn't use a continue. And then through extras, it's going to say final floor again. Hopefully, we're going to be making it master. Once we get to master, we're going to be super safe.
All right, remember, take a breather. Breathe, because this stage is called Breathe.
This level is called Breathe, yeah, in Deluxe.
It's a nice reminder.
Yep. Even as a monkey ball runner, I still hold my breath, like watching myself do some stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to chance the boss strat.
Yeah, there's a boss strat here that I'm pretty sure Helix found.
I think so.
It has a weird range with some weird adjustments, but it is not too bad. It's just a lot easier to just wait for the cycle than just go in normally.
I don't want to take any risks right now because I have 2 lives left basically.
Yeah, because you can't play on 0 in this game, thankfully.
So now's a good time to talk about this game's party ball, so about the goals in this game. So you're not controlling the monkey, you're controlling the gravity, which, allows the monkey to move. And so what could have happened there was that Helix could have party balled and fallen, down.
Basically straight down, yeah.
Yes. Which is why I run Banana Blitz personally, and the goals in that game, you just go straight through. And
I went for it for the fans and I should not have.
Ooh. Yeah, thankfully there aren't too many levels left.
Okay.
This is just tense.
This is really tense. Yes. I'm actually terrified. I am scared out of my mind.
You got this, Helix. We have 4 levels left. We have 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we're going to be safe. Yeah, this level's a little harder than it looks because it's just constantly really bouncy. Plus, we have to make this fast cycle.
The magical magic
beautiful.
All right. Shoutouts to Amusement Vision, which was absorbed into Sega in 2005. Fun fact.
Yeah, they made both this game and F-Zero GX.
This next stage is going to be huge. It's really, really easy to party ball this.
Yeah.
But I got this.
This is looking good.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Yes. That's so good.
That one terrifies me every single time. I'm not going to chance the pause strat here. I'm not going to do it.
So, we basically made it to master.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that too soon.
Don't say that yet.
Too soon.
Don't say that yet. Don't say that yet.
Almost.
Wait.
Wait for
it.
Let's go!
Everybody.
Yes!
We are safe. This run is finishing.
We can use continues now without the fear of not finishing the run, having to do it in practice mode.
The game threw the whole kitchen sink at me, trying to prevent me from getting here. So did life.
So did Detroit.
23 hours in the Detroit airport.
Helix.
Oh, by the way, if you pause on this stage and hold up, the stage just finishes itself.
Is that a one pause?
Yeah, that was a one pause.
Deserved.
Someone was saying something?
I was going to say, Helix, can I really quickly just jump in?
Yes.
We've got a $10 donation from Lori D. Punnekins that says, let's go, Helix.
Let's go, Helix.
Prove to everyone why you're the best monkey baller around.
This means a lot to me because, I get to show off this backup that I found, hopefully. Oh, no, I didn't get the frame. See? But it's okay because we can use continues now.
Continues! Woo! Continue? What's a continue?
What if I hit no? Luckily, it defaults to yes.
Yeah. Let me quickly mention that Helix has infinite continues, which is unfortunately unlockable in this game. So
Okay, the backup. I still got to show off the backup.
Nice.
Yeah.
Originally, we thought that if you missed that frame, you just fall out, but I found a backup.
Yeah.
This stage is probably the hardest in the run. There is a pause strat for it, but it's slower, and it's still not necessarily easy.
Yeah, this is a thin ramp into
First try.
The master stamina.
Into falling off into saving it. doing the actual stage is somehow harder.
Yeah. Okay, well, I already missed the pause strat. That's okay, though, because the puzzle strat here is probably even cooler. This is what I affectionately call a fruit roll-up, by the way.
Love the fruit roll-up.
I need to not get owned by collision.
It is rolling up.
Good.
Ooh.
Really easy.
Shout out to
Just
Dole.
random collision bumps will destroy you in that.
Dole.
Anyway, I'm really happy
bananas.
that I made it to master because the first time I showed this game off at AGDQ 2020, I had an incentive and I failed to get to master. So this is redemption.
Yeah, so this stage is really hard.
Yeah.
There's like these things on the floor that like kind of telegraph where you have to go. Oh,
What?
Okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, so this next level, right, It like spins. It's really weird, and there's like these things on the side that like kind of telegraph how it's gonna.
Wait, why are they pausing? Wait, what are they doing? Why are they pausing and pressing B? What?
Okay. Never mind. Never mind, I guess.
I was thinking when we were doing that bit, what if I missed the pause scratch?
Well, this stage is also like, relative to what?
Yep.
The lag is intentional. There's a little bit of it. With that, there's 2 levels left.
You're ready on time, by the way. 2 stages left.
Yep.
90 goes to 38. This last one is a pretty big range. Cool.
Nice. Very nice. And then everyone say hi to Ai.
He likes bananas, but there's no bananas. What?
Get ready on time.
Ai.
Collision on the stage is a little weird. Oh, this is interesting.
We're slowing down.
Let me go back. Get in there. Time.
All right. Nice.
The weirdest Master 10 ever. Oh, that's really funny. Okay.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
That was sub 20. That was 1916.
Oh, nice. I still got sub 20, even with all the mishaps. I'm going to show off this pause strat really quick, the one that I wasn't able to do. This one recently found by Goobs and improved upon by iSwimFly.
Who donated earlier.
To 50, to 11, to 28, to 95.
Yep. Adjust. Yep. Very nice.
That saves 3 to 4 seconds, depending on how fast you pause, and it is really the only major discovery in the speed game in the last year or so. Some shout-outs, SMBElite.net. Again, a shout-out to Small World, that is story mode all levels, because that's the main category, Super Monkey Ball 2. That's a Discord server. If you want to get into running the original Monkey Ball games, 1, 2, Deluxe, highly recommend you join it. You can go to the speedrun.com pages. I believe it's in the threads. I'm in that. I would love to help you learn Monkey Ball 1, for example. Learn Monkey Ball. Play this game. It's awesome.
It's so fun. Yes.
Shout out to Midwest Speed Fest. That is the marathon that I help organize. Shout out to my fellow GDQ staff and volunteers. It takes a village to do these things, and we do good work. I'm really proud of everyone. Check out the Bomb Rush Cyberpunk run on Thursday night. I'll be on the couch for that. It's a sick game. You can find me at twitch.tv/helix13_. It's also my Twitter. It's also my YouTube. helix13.bsky.social, because they didn't let me have an underscore. I pride myself in having a very inclusive and welcoming and accepting community. I would love to see you there sometime. Shout out again to Jaxler for being the reason I'm here right now.
Yippee!
I'm so happy I did this. This means so much to me after everything I went through to even get here. Thank you all so much for your support. Y'all rock. Keep on donating and watching. I'm out. Trans rights.
3, 2, 1. Yeti's going for the world record for checking out the HDQ collection at theyeti.com. He's been practicing his front page scrolling strats for months, and it looks like the hard work is really paying off. Oh, Yeti's going for the 100T level skip. What skill, what finesse. Okay, we're calling time as soon as we hit the complete purchase button, and time. That was truly some amazing speedrunning out there today, folks.
All right, everybody, we are going to be taking a very quick break. It's a great opportunity in order to hydrate and stretch, but don't go too far, because Awesome Games Done Quick will be right back. Everybody, while Helix is leaving the stage, let's give it up for them one more time. That was an awesome run of Super Monkey Ball. It had everything that we needed. So a little bit of drama. We finally got to those master levels, and Helix absolutely killed it. Extremely appreciative of everyone being here with us. Coming up shortly, we are going to be having Donkey Kong Country. And because of your generosity, we were able to unlock the reverse boss order incentive. We're going to watch Tonkotsu ruin one of my childhood favorites, so it'll be a pleasure to watch that happen. And we are already over $27,000 for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. We've got a $20 donation from Adam the Feverish that says, another year, another AGDQ. Super Monkey Ball runs are always incredible. Putting my donation towards the secret car fight in Jet Set Radio Future. Speaking of which, everybody, a new incentive has opened. That secret car fight for Jet Set Radio Future is now opened, and you've already donated almost a quarter of the full amount that we need. $20,000 will unlock that secret car fight. We currently sit a little under $5,000. I know you can do it. Crowd, Twitch chat, I believe in you. Let's unlock that secret car fight and make even more GDQ happen. We've got a $25 donation from Kubero that says, had to donate during Helix's amazing Monkey Ball run. I am always awed by these runs no matter how many times I see them. So excited for AGDQ this week and love to support an amazing cause. Let's keep it going, everyone. We've got a $20 donation from Catmaster that says, sorry that I couldn't donate more, but I had to donate during the Super Monkey Ball run. Good luck to Helix, and thank you all to the staff behind the scenes. We also have a $100 donation from Socks in Tungsten that says, can we blame Longfinger's baby for the snowstorm? I think we can. But Helix still made it here regardless. What a champ. We've also got a $50 donation from Michael that says Super Monkey Ball and DKC together. Let's go, Banana Block. We've also got a $37 donation from Non-Binary Code that says, Helix, you were the starting point through which I found most of the streamers I follow now, and I found you through GDQ now, and for the first time, I'm actually here in the audience. So, hi. Also, never forget extra crunchy orange juice. And for everybody who just came in, you're probably wondering, why am I talking about extra crunchy orange juice? Thank you for coming back and joining us. We are live at AGDQ 2024, powered by Twitch and benefiting the Prevent Cancer Foundation. My name is Addy Cho, and we are having a blast raising money for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. We are currently sitting at $27,509 because of your awesome generosity. We have an amazing week of speedruns lined up by even more awesomer, that's right, I said it, I'm going to coin that term for this week, awesomer runners, and you are not going to want to miss it. Completely stacked, and I'm so glad that I get to join you behind the host desk. Friendly reminder for those who weren't here earlier, we have an incentive that just opened up. It is the secret car fight for Jet Set Radio Future. We just reached the 5,000 mark of the $20,000 needed, 25% of the 100. I know you can do it. Let's unlock even more GDQ. We've got a $50 donation from Karis, the space pirate, that says, thank you, Helix, for preserving through the airline system, through it all to put on an amazing run, and an amazing run that was. We've also got a $50 donation from System Restart that says, this community always awes and inspires me. Best of luck to all of these incredible runners. And with that donation, they enter themselves to win some amazing prizes. Some of the ones that are open right now is for $5 minimum donation, you can be entered to win an extremely cute tunic hurler. That goes hand in hand with that amazing Radicoon run of tunic to open up the event. We've also got a $15 minimum donation will enter you to win the Isabel Amagurumi. Super cute as well. I'm going to call this the cute prize block. awesome, awesome prizes available. And just for that donor that we had, if you're able to do a $50 minimum donation, $50 minimum donation, you can also be entered to win a Velocity meme blanket. It's got all of the memes that you're going to want on there, and that's through the Batman Arkham City. All amazing prizes that you can be entered to win simply by donating for an amazing cause, the Prevent Cancer Foundation. We've got a $13 donation from Cassasaur that says, shout out to Helix for getting another opening day run on the GDQ stage. They're a great runner and an awesome person. Big fan of their couch too. Midwest Speed Fest, hype! We've got a $25 donation from Pomo that says, let's keep that monkey ball rolling. Keeping the donations coming, everybody. We got a $50 donation from Lizard that says, Helix is the coolest speedrunner I've ever met. Their skill is absolutely bananas. We've also got a $10 donation from Vivi that says, shout out to all the Super Monkey Ballers out there. I hope you all have a wonderful AGDQ. And whether if you're here live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, or if you're joining us live on Twitch, thank you so much for making us a part of your day and for making us a part of your whole week, hopefully, as you join us for these amazing runs. I am so excited to be joining you as we raise money for an amazing cause, the Prevent Cancer Foundation. The Prevent Cancer Foundation, founded in 1985, is a U.S.-based nonprofit organization. Their mission is to save lives across all populations through cancer prevention and early detection by focusing their work through research, education, outreach, and advocacy. Their vision is to stop cancer before it starts. You can find out more information about PCF at preventcancer.org. We've got a $5 donation from Tempest Mask 1000 that says, Yo, Helix, keep on rolling, gamer. This run is masterful and it makes me want to go bananas. And everybody, let's get hyped. We got a $1,000 donation from Anonymous with no comment, and that is perfectly fine. I always say it. No donation is too small, no donation is too large, and whether if you have a name or a message tied to it, everything counts. I jokingly say sometimes you say it best when you say nothing at all. But thank you so much, Anonymous, for that donation. We've also got a $250 donation from Spicy Chicken Spicy Boy that says, having lost both parents to cancer, I'm happy to donate to help prevent cancer for others. Also, let's get this reverse boss order DK Say hype going, which we already did, so let's get some hype. And with that, everybody, we are ready for our next run. We last saw our next runner at SGDQ 2022 when they appeared remotely, but remote they are no longer, as he has made the journey all the way from Japan to be with us. Everybody, let's go bananas for Tonkatsu as they do a 101% reverse boss order run of Donkey Kong Country. Take it away, Tonkatsu.
Today I'm running Donkey Kong Country. I'm a bit suffering from jet lag, which can be today's hardest enemy, but I'll do my best. And go ahead.
Go ahead.
Please introduce yourselves.
Yeah, I'm Void. I run this game about once a month.
I'm Glenn. I've run all three the original Donkey Kong Country games. So
yeah, we're ready to roll deep. So you want to count down, Tonk?
Yeah, of course.
All right, in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
All right, so this is 101% reverse boss order. This is kind of combining two different things here, but first of all, 101% in this game involves finding all of the bonuses and beating all the levels. Unlike the other two Donkey Kong Country games, you don't have to beat the bonuses. It's not really a thing in this game. You just have to find them and go in them.
Fun fact, this is one of the few categories where you see Donkey on Rambi and it's hilariously slow. But there's a reason why we want to finish 1-1 with Solo Donkey. The reason being is after this level is done, Tonkatsu is going to re-enter it and he's going to set up a split-up glitch, which is basically the most broken and also most useful glitch in this game, and it's going to be used several times throughout this run. So what he's going to do, he's going to pick up the DK barrel, throw it, but start select out of the stage as the DK barrel is in midair. And now he's going to go ahead and map warp, which is a one-frame input. And now from here, it's going to die over a pit. So now the setup is mostly done. Now the next DK barrel that Tonkatsu is going to break is going to allow him to control both of his Kongs at the same time. Which we're going to be using to wrong warp from this stage to later in the game. Much later.
Yeah, so we're going to do a very odd-looking setup here. So he's carrying this steel keg all the way through the level, and he's going to bounce it off a wall and be able to pick it up while riding Espresso. And from there, he's going to, after he picks it up, he's going to grab the midway barrel, and this is going to actually destroy the steel keg. But as far as the game's concerned, he's still holding an object. In this case, the game thinks he's holding an object at basically a certain part of memory. So what he's going to do, he's going to go over here, and he's going to load the bonus entrance here into that slot of memory, and then throw it, which is going to write some values to it that it shouldn't have, and it's going to change the exit value of this bonus. So now, instead of exiting into the normal exit from this bonus in the same level, he's going to appear in Manic Mincers, which is the second level of World 6. And he gets to keep Espresso because he entered the bonus with Espresso. So he gets to do some really cool, unique movement in this stage that normally you wouldn't be able to do.
Yeah, this stage is very cool to do with Espresso. Also worth noting, like when Tonkatsu left the bonus, he left it with both of the Kongs that he was controlling at the same time with split up glitch. If he had messed that up, he would have soft locked. So this run is pretty risky.
Yeah. Sure is.
Yep. So here he's going to grab the Kong again for another glitch in the next stage, and also start collecting bonus rooms.
Yeah. Now the Donkey Kong Country experts out there might have recognized that he actually skipped over bonus earlier in this stage. But we're going to come back to that later because we're going to do more wrong warping from this level. And the convenient thing in this category is that when you do a wrong warp through a bonus, you still get the percent for completing that bonus. So we get to kind of route it in nicely like that.
All right, so here Tonkatsu is going to set up a super jump. And now he's going to be grabbing this rope and dismounting it from the bottom, and that's going to allow him to roll off the drum.
Nice.
And in midair.
Very nice.
Call this a super free roll.
Yep. We call the trick the super free roll because we're bad at naming things in the DKC community.
Yeah, pretty much. This level is actually a pretty interesting and difficult level. You've got these enemies coming out of the tin cans.
Oh yeah, get used to seeing Diddy stomp his ad, by the way.
Yeah, because we're going to lose a lot of bonuses. It's the fastest way to get through them. So I guess we can talk about some general movement here as well. You'll see him rolling around a lot. That's the fastest form of movement. But you do have to jump out of your roll at the end of it, unless you roll through enemies. Rolling through enemies also gives you more speed. Up to 4 enemies in the same roll increases your speed.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you can roll through this claptrap.
Yep. Not on 1.2 though.
Yeah, so this run is done on 1.1. It allows for some of the wrong warps that essentially make this run possible. You can also run this on 1.0, but the route would be fairly different. So yeah, this is another pretty tough level, pretty involved movement-wise.
It may not look like a lot if you're not familiar with the game, but it's actually like really precise. These guys, you can't like roll into them or anything. You have to jump on them, and they jump at the same time as you. So it can be pretty tricky to get around them. Plus, optimally, you want to do a lot of it in the dark, and it's hard to see. So we're grabbing the second bonus here. And
this ending is very cool.
Yeah,
and also very scary.
Do these tire rolls and go through this whole bee section. Rolling over that bee is really scary.
We have time for a quick donation. We have a $50 donation from Haruki that says, the Donkey Kong Country games and community have my heart. We are in for a treat with this one, and yes, we are.
All right, coming up on Perils. So this is the hardest stage in the game, but it also features the most prominent trick in the whole run, which is the jump roll. So you basically want to initiate a roll on the same frame as you land on an enemy. Tonka's coming up on one of the armies where that will make that possible. That was a little too early.
But he can try to do it again on this one.
Nice.
He gets it.
Very nice. Here we go.
So again, similar to before, we also skipped a bonus at the beginning of this level, like right at the very beginning, and that was intentional as well, because if we complete the stage and then go back in and go to that bonus, we'll be able to do what's called a bonus skip, where you frame perfectly pause when you're about to enter a bonus, and on that frame, the game has given you the % for entering the bonus, but you haven't actually warped there yet, and then you can just press select to exit the stage and not have to go through the whole animation and load.
Yeah, this run has a lot of frame perfect tricks.
Yeah.
I think you can get another donation in.
Absolutely, I've got you covered. We've got a $50 donation from Tim V that says, let's go AGDQ 2024. Rolling deep and rolling early with my donation for Donkey Kong Country Reverse Boss Order. Let's get hyped for a week of amazing speed runs. And we're already over $31,000 raised towards the Prevent Cancer Foundation. Thank you so much. Your generosity never ceases to amaze us.
Here's our first boss of the game, the last boss before payroll. Master Neki Sr.
The unsung hero.
Yep. He shoots a lot of nuts at you, and you just don't get hit. That's basically it. Bosses in this game are pretty simple.
Okay, good start.
Yep, so now we're done with World 6, so now we're going to re-enter World 6. And we're on to Tanked Up Trouble. So remember the jump roll that I mentioned earlier in Platform Perils? So this level has the longest and most important jump roll in the entire run. So you have a couple opportunities to get it, but the one that saves the least amount of time saves still 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So pretty important to get it.
So the first one he's going to go for is coming up fairly soon, and that one saves, I think, 55 seconds if you get it?
Yep, 55.
Or a little variable depending on your height, but about 55 seconds.
A little early.
Yeah. So he gets another chance coming up right here. This one saves 43. Unfortunate.
One more chance.
Yep.
You got this, Tonkotsu.
So yeah, the next jump roll coming up, actually. Oh, I forgot to mention that one.
The consolation prize.
The consolation prize, yeah. So the next jump roll, we call it Beaver Tut, and it's the most recent addition to this stage. It's a very nice backup strat. So he's gonna swap and then take a damage.
Nice. Ooh, let's go.
Very nice.
Very happy to show this off.
Yeah.
Just kind of fly straight to the end.
Yep.
It is worth noting that you can still get hurt by the bees in that state. but not any other kind of enemy.
So we're entering for the bonus. Tonka's going to go for another bonus skip.
That one's really hard because there's no real good visual cue. It's off screen. And, you know, of course, it's one of the biggest time saving bonus skips in the game.
Yeah, there are some bonus skips that save upwards of 10 seconds. This is one of them since you have to sit through the cutscene at the beginning. So Tonk here is going to set up a split glitch once again because we're going to wrong warp out of Manic Mincers.
Yeah. So every time he sets up split up glitch, he has to die over a pit like this because basically what happens is the game thinks you have the other Kong, but you don't actually. So when you get hit, the Kong kind of just sits in place, waiting for the other one to take the lead, which he's never able to. So normally that would be a soft lock unless you're over a pit and then you fall down and you die from the pit.
Okay, so this is where things are going to get a little crazy.
So he's bringing Rambi here. He's going to break the DK barrel, and he's going to mount Rambi.
Now there are two Rambis.
With both Kongs at the same time.
Yep. And dismounting the fake Rambi causes the bonus door to open. And you enter that, and now we're back in 1-1.
Perfect.
And now we're dead.
So he has to die here instead of start selecting because the game still thinks that he's in Manic Mincers, but for whatever reason, dying puts you on the map based on what, like, map you're on.
Donkey magic. So yeah, Donk once again gonna set up split up glitch.
So if you haven't noticed by now, Tonka is dying a lot. So he's gonna be having to pick up some extra lives here and there because you go through a lot of lives setting up these glitches.
So you probably noticed a little earlier that Tonk completed one of the bonuses that gave you an extra life, so purely as a safety.
So we already got one bonus in Orangutan game earlier to do the wrong warp. This level has 5 bonuses in it for some reason.
Yeah, 5. Too many.
Too many.
So yeah, now we're back at the start. Conveniently, there's a steel keg. We're going to be using the steel keg here, the start, to do the wrong warp.
Yeah, so we're going to do a setup very similar to the other one that we used to get to World 6, but it's going to be slightly different. This one, I think, has a 2-frame window. We have to jump in the air to change basically the height that we throw at.
Yeah, it's a 2 or 3 frame window, but Tonkatsu is going to be using a pause buffer to make it consistent, which is very nice. So yeah, once again, throw a tin can, get back on Espresso, get the invisible object again, and yeah, all of this is going to be exactly the same as what Tonk did earlier, but the only thing that's going to differ is the way he's going to be entering the bonus, because it's basically going to determine where he's going to get wrong warped. So earlier he got wrong warped to World 6 that way.
So you can use pause to make sure that he's on the right pixel, and then you can just release Y and unpause, and it'll throw automatically. So again, he's doing another pause there. That's a frame-perfect throw.
Now we're in wall 5.
Properly. Yep, so this is 5-3, Elevator Antics. This is a pretty difficult platforming level.
Yeah, in my opinion, this is one of the hardest levels to optimize in the run. There's just a lot of cool tech in it.
Bonuses here. And then there'll be some camera manipulation later for spawning the platforms at the right time. Otherwise, just kind of optimal rolling and stuff.
Yeah.
I think we could probably get a donation in here.
Absolutely. We get a $50 donation from Zangma that says, "Yay, GDQ is back. Backwards bosses, please." We've also got a $25 donation from Cyberbot X that says, "I just wanted to let everyone know, good luck. We're all counting on you. So happy to be catching a GDQ once again, even if it's only as if you were at home. Also happy to be volunteering to moderate GDQ's Discord, putting this to helping the early parts of the marathon get more content by adding reverse boss order to Donkey Kong Country. Thank you so much."
So again, we re-enter here to grab one bonus. It's just a little faster if we can start select from here instead of using it.
And you can get a bonus skip out of that bonus door, but it's a little tricky.
Yeah, I don't think anyone really goes for it.
I do.
You do?
Yeah. Only once a month, though, like I mentioned.
Right, yeah. Yeah, so here's Poison Pond. This is a pretty difficult water stage. Most of the water levels aren't really that difficult. This one has a lot of tight movement with on guard, getting around these mincers on the cycle, and also making use of iframes. So when on guard is lunging, he can't get damaged by any enemy, including the mincers. So there'll be kind of a lot of tight movement involving that. And it's also really important that you don't get hit, because you lose a lot of time if you lose the fish. You really want to keep him to the end.
Yeah, it's pretty bad doing the stage without on guard.
But at this point, it's pretty much home.
Yeah, he's in there.
Very well done. Nice mincer despawn.
All right, so something pretty cool that's gonna come up here in this stage, Minecart Madness. So Tonka's gonna get into the first bonus, and then he's gonna swap his Kongs, and then after coming out of the bonus, he's gonna be setting up a glitch, the Minecart air roll glitch, and I'll pretty much let it speak for itself.
Yeah, so he's gonna kind of go off this ledge in a specific way, so Diddy's kind of still in the walking state. So then when he gets hit, he can kind of just roll around and jump and whatever, because he's grounded. Unfortunately, we can't take this glitch all the way to the end of the level. Well, we have to go in this bonus anyway.
You have to go in this bonus anyways, yeah. But if you were to do it in other categories, you couldn't bring it past the point where Tonka's gonna get spawned at. For whatever reason, the glitch stops working.
Yeah. From what I've heard before, I think it's because there's ground there for the first time, under the tire. So
yeah, that
fixes the state.
That's possible, yeah.
Something like that. Otherwise, just auto-scrolling. There is some pretty tight rolls and stuff around the tires. This is not an easy level, and also this is a level that has exactly one DK barrel in it at the very beginning. It's just really cruel.
I never noticed that, actually. All right.
So this is probably the most notorious level of this game.
Yeah, so the light cycle flickers every 61 frames.
So it's really important that your movement is consistent in this level, so that you're kind of in the same spots on the light cycle as you're used to.
Yeah.
There's a saving grace that if your screen is bright enough,